Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld, Beta 18. So, what are we doing today? Well, we are probably still trying to get that third alpaca, and one of you guys mentioned actually, because I'd brought up milking Boomerlope. Apparently, you can actually sustain a good power supply off of about 4 or 5 Boomerlope if you just keep milking them. So, you know what? Oh, there's a 0.3% chance that they attack. That is interesting. I'm gonna try and tame as many females as possible then. Oops, wrong one. Yep, we'll grab you and grab you. And we'll take one male so we can breed them as well. And yeah, we can milk these guys for chem fuel, which means that we can use chem fuel generators to power our base. Which probably means that I need a lot less space to actually create our power supply. It will mean that I have to dedicate an area for the animals, and of course we'll have to... Wow! We've already got one. And that is actually quite quick on the milk fullness right there. That's interesting. Alright, I'm going to put you in animal area 1. We're still kind of storing all of our animals in this single area and pretty much just feeding them on berries and potatoes until we've got our hay grass anyway. Have we not even finished this hay grass farm? Something's been chewing at it, maybe. Is also possibly the case. Alright, we're also going to be expanding this area as well. So I want to put slate blocks and I want to make an 8x8 like so, but we'll do a forbid order there so that I can get in and finish off this bit here. Actually, this bit here, so we can get round. Chunk of spaceships landed nearby. Wonderful. And we might as well deconstruct it, I suppose. Get some steel, get some components. We've got plenty of components, but we'll probably need the steel, right? Have we... Oh, we've actually done all the deadfall traps. We've got a lot. A lot of deadfall traps. We're going to have to see, before I add any more to this, we're going to have to see where the raiders actually maneuver through the deadfall traps so that we can plan accordingly and build some in the area that they're currently walking through, essentially. Right, Thlona is back on the growing, it seems. She's good. That's what we like to see. Maybe I'll need to bump somebody else up on growing. Yeah, let's get Larissa doing it as well. Because it seems like we've got a lot of tasks, and I don't want Thelona focusing on it because he is our cook, and that means that people are going to be eating raw food if he's not doing his job as and when he needs to do it. Which is, of course, not good. Yeah, 40% fullness on the Boomerlope already. It seems to have actually slowed down a bit. Do they need to be grazing outside, perhaps? That might be a thing. Or maybe he just needs to eat and then his fullness will go up. No, it's actually slowed to a crawl. It's possible as well that it kind of speeds up and then slows as it gets closer to 100%. Not quite sure on that one, but we're still going to grab Boomerlope. Either way. Having it already at 50% is great. We're going to try this out. We've never really, in any runs, focused too hard on livestock, so I'm happy to try it out. And in fact, I'm feeling like, looking at our veg, that these guys are going to go through all of our food quite quickly. So I'm inclined to, for the time being, actually order another hay grass field to be made. I feel like that might be quite important. And you know what we could do? We could make this a little bit more of a humane area. We could remove the roof here, so that they've got some outdoor areas. I'm going to still leave it roofed up over here though, because if I don't, then these will deteriorate under the open sky, as it were. Zero choosing a very weird order to remove the roof, but go for it. You're outside now. Is that going to speed things up? That's what I'm curious about. Nah, it's still going the same speed, really. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Logan. 10% chance. So you are the best handler at 11. A 10% chance is the best you can do. It's a shame, but it's still not terrible. I mean, I'd take those odds on a prisoner any day and be happy about it. So I think you're like 23? 26? And we've got them. Nice. Alright, so we've got 3 alpacas. We've got 2 females and a male, so they should start breeding together, and we should have alpacas. Like, too many alpacas in no time at all. That's the thought, at least. We've almost got chem fuel from this boomalop, so that's nice. We are, as it stands, currently producing too much power anyway, so I mean, we're just going to be stocking this chem fuel for the time being. Oh yeah, we got ourselves a shooting bonus. Forgot about that. Don't forbid that now, because apparently there's a gap. Wait for them to finish all that off, and then we'll sort out what we're going to do for the rest of the mining. Visitors, and they've got items to trade. Thank God for that. Oh, well. I was going to say, we're getting full on our stockpiles, and I'm pretty sure this is maybe the first trader that's come by. We seem to just not have any traders anymore. All thanks to Randy. Alright, well, let's go see what they've got to offer, what we can offer them. I'm going to sell them as much crap as possible. Like, individual product-wise. So, they've got smoke leaf joints, which are too expensive, and 1 herbal medicine, which is too expensive. Because we've already got 55. I don't really care. As for food, pemmican, that can also go away. You got 181 silver, so we can go through our dead man's clothing and we can sell you all of this, which should get us close to that 180 mark in theory. And we'll sell you the awful stuff and the poor quality nearly degraded stuff. We actually do have tattered apparel, but we could just make it ourselves. And if the colonists are not wearing what we've got here, they probably don't plan on wearing it at all. I'll keep this synthread tribal wear around though, because it is decent enough. Ooh, alpaca wool tribal headdress. Nice. I don't think we care for that, but nice. Alright, so we're actually a silver over. That's fine. I just want a free space and make sure we're making at least a little bit of profit. Watching the sunrise. Nice. And somebody's ready to milk the boomalop. That'd be great. We seem to be keeping on top of their food supply, actually. They're not eating into it as much as I thought they might. I thought they were going to be eating huge chunks of this veg, but as it turns out, that's just not the case. So that's all good. And production on the next room is going quite well. Very happy with that indeed. We could actually use smooth stone floor on this instead of putting wood floor. And, ooh, hello. It would give us 2 beauty per... I'm going to take all that milk. 2 beauty per tile, as opposed to the 0 that we get from the wood tiles. This is 2 beauty, or it should be. This is 1 beauty. Huh. So yeah, smooth stone we should probably focus on in this area. So like, smooth the floor like that. And I think this is actually the tile we want to deconstruct. We'll build a wall. Build a wall, build a wall. And that's going to be our new bedroom. Order all that to be hauled. There isn't really any space for it. Currently doing smoke leaf by the looks of things. I might bump limestone up a bit. Let's unpause it and say, make 200 limestone for me. Because we got too much. And no place to haul it, so... These here should go into storage as well. So you should take mechanoid corpses. And I think the priorities of this stockpile... Yeah. Okay, this stockpile outweighs this centipede in terms of priority list. We got 20 chem fuel per boomer up. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm liking where we're at. And smoothing out the floor. It's a shame that tiles don't do like 2 points of beauty anymore. Or at all. I'm not sure if they did before. I feel like something's changed in terms of the floor, but maybe I'm wrong. But it just feels like smooth stone shouldn't be more beautiful than limestone tile, for example. Just seems odd. Alright, these are going to be for prisoners. Reinstall them here. We're then going to go to furniture, and I'm going to build a 1x2, and I'm going to build as many as I need to make sure that we've got a decent one. As well as some dining chairs while I'm at it. I think dining chairs are the best. Produce me some lovely dining chairs. I could probably reuse them for our kitchen area as well at that point. So, shoddy, deconstruct. Poor, deconstruct. Shoddy, deconstruct. Normal, deconstruct. Shouldn't really let Mumsy do any of this quality construction. Should really just be 0. But she can get her skills up at the same time. This is also a way of doing that. Awful deconstruct. Do we have any poor quality ones? Yep. We've got an awful one there. A poor one there. So we'll have normal at the bare minimum in here. Let them work on all of that. We've got some more harvest potatoes in as well. That's really good. Very pleased with that. Really need some traders though, guys. Ooh, we got a new bowmill up. Nice. Come join us. 6.5% chance. What's up with you now, Logan? Are you in a bad mood or something? The odds have dropped today. The boomill up just are not in the mood, I guess. Animal starvation. Oh, the cat. The cat, the cat, the cat. Doesn't eat veg. You should not be there. Mumsy, can you just rescue Lucy? Oh, hang on. Let's have ourselves a cloth animal bed in here as well. Are you, No, you're not actually bonded to anyone, so let's just have cloth animal bed. We'll have it in here since there's 2 people here, and I think the animal beds actually produce a level of beauty. So 0. Go work on that for me. Normal quality. Cool, that's fine. Right, Mumsy, stop doing that. Rescue Lucy. Ow. It was Thalona's cat. And she's dead. Oh boy. Well. Please don't call Peter chat. Please don't. That would be less than ideal for me. Oh, well, she's just been butchered, so there's no evidence she ever existed. And Thalona was the one to do it. So Thalona's now going to get a -8 for his animal dying. Which is a shame. Didn't really consider that, actually. that we had a pure meat eater. I'm not really even slightly bothered though, to be perfectly honest, because cats are just completely useless in this game as far as I'm concerned. There is no use in them existing. As for structures, we want to have ourselves a wooden door right there as well, so we can get into this new room. Are we on, yeah, we've hit the limestone order again. Alright, well, we're going to start putting the limestone tile in here then, since we've got far too much of it. These guys don't actually need to eat the grass because they've got vegetables, so... Logan's binging on Wake Up. I think, yeah, we've only got 3, so I'm not sure he can overdose enough to kill himself. But that's annoying. This is another reason why I like traders, because I like to get rid of these weird... Uh-oh. Oh, no, never mind. Major drug overdose. Thelona, rescue him. So, we've got... he's no longer binging on Wake Up. He made that mistake. And somebody just got nuzzled by one of the animals, so... There is that as well. Can we save him from this overdose that he's caused upon himself? I don't think so. But we will get ourselves a light in here. I've just noticed that that doesn't exist. We'll get one dead center because I don't think we can actually put one in a corner where it looks nice. And we need to run this down the line. Like so. Actually, let's run it the opposite direction. Down that way. Just for when we get turrets eventually. It's probably the direction I want it to be. Well, it's kind of hilarious how he was taking a lot of Wake Up and the overdose reaction is to fall asleep for a long period of time. He's got chemical damage. Great. Let's see what that eventually leads us to having. Part efficiency. Yeah, he's just got poor everything now. He's got brain damage, effectively. Well. If he's got poor movement, I need to make sure... Oh, he's our handler. I was going to say I need to make sure he's not leaving anywhere. But now he's got 4.3% chance. He's getting even worse at handling. And that means that Mumsy's got to do it. That's terrible. Ambrosia Sprout. Quite a large one as well, like that. It's not actually going to let us highlight them all, but there you go. Larissa's on a shooting frenzy. That's cool. This is a female, and this is a female. Alright, just checking. Curious as to whether we'd be breeding at this point or not. As it turns out, we are not. Alright, let me just check these again, because we've deconstructed those, so let me reinstall a good quality one there. A cassowary has been self-tamed. Cassowary has just got itself slaughtered. Go to our animal area and die. Please, that'd be great. Don't want any cassowary. Superior. Okay, we'll reinstall a superior one, and then we'll take the next best ones. Good quality we'll have. Normal. Shoddy. Shoddy I'll just deconstruct. Poor, deconstruct. Poor and poor. What's the quality of this table? It's normal. I see. Alright, well, if I'm not installing them, I'm uninstalling them. Deconstruct the poor one. Colonist needs rescue. Logan has passed out again. Jesus Christ. Rescue him. If he gets any more chemical damage, I suspect he'll probably just die. It's a whole new low, Logan. A whole new low. Ah, dear. That tends to be why I don't actually produce the hard drugs in this game. Also, chemical fascination makes it a little bit harder to do that. Somebody want to take that chem fuel? That'd be great. You got this, guys. You got this. So, what are we missing on Tact Apparel? It's just Larissa. And Larissa has a duster she refuses to drop. Oh yes, I remember this issue. I make her drop it, unrestrict it, and she picks it back up. I remember. So, screw you, Larissa. It's all on you. And we got power in there. Logan's no longer incapable of walking. Good. He's got an addiction to wake up. Oh boy, it's a good job we've only got one then, isn't it? Because you're going to be going into withdrawal for the next couple of episodes probably, which means you're going to be passing out, throwing up, breaking, all sorts. It's going to be a fun few episodes for Logan. Definitely. But we're going to leave them off here anyway, so if you have enjoyed the content, guys, and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.